Hold on. Oh god, our... Take off Rena? Yes. Hopefully we can rest so we can get our stuff, our supplies.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
Okay, that's actually real beautiful art. Okay, I gotta say, after all them cutscenes, please give us a giant XP boost because of that. We literally so far have gone nearly two. Whoa.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
Can we finally get some gameplay? This would be great. Rena! God.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate, ever.
Rena, a world of death.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This
He
place
said
deserves
no!
our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something.
What a way to pick on the guy. Anyways, the challenge of a lifetime.
So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renaissance, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up.
Yes. Damn it. Bridging the divides. We're getting
Question
through this,
for you.
guys. No more
Let's
dialogue.
say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renans, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Yay! Oh, what's this? Oh! Okay, anyways, carrying onward. Hard save. Boop. What level were we? We're all 45. Rittenwell's 46. Our highest level character. I'm not even using it. Oh, they're not even on. Oh, well, bad. That one is.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Wait, what? Wait, retirement plans? We're not even done with the mission yet.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Oh, come on! Well, that's the longest one. Keeping up with the Hellgun Quill.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hoodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell?
I think Hoodle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
We're all hungry, and I was wondering when that was gonna cut off. It felt like it should have cut off a while ago. Anyways, thinning the herd. What does this
You
one
know,
mean?
guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegus.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
Of course,
It's a nice
I would
thought,
say
but
that.
they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Okay. Carrying on. Always in threes.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
Oh, I never checked for armor and gear. Oh, crap.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
53. Oh, God.
That's my...
I'll crush you! Lightning
This
reflexes!
could be bad. I am.
Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Water, hear my call!
Like moth to the flame!
Lightning meteor! Here's Eagle!
Tear! Burn in hell! Now I'm in the groove! Megaphonic thrust! Far enough! Take this! Unguarded swarm! I'll smash you!
Do it!
Crush! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Did it!
Nice technique.
First aid!
These fists have got your name on them! You're mine! Flew away!
Whirlwind snap! Freeze!
I'm not done!
Talon hurricane! Radiant!
I'll crush you!
Okay.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shell!
Lightning!
Here I come! In a bind?
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here I
My
go!
turn!
I'm gone! In the
I'm
sky!
not done!
How many more are there? That's the last one? Okay.
Lunar Art Expert coming through! Lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
Again,
I thought
close
there'd be more
legacy.
dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey,
Oh, yeah?
these guys built Lenegus, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for?
Helgen.
We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens
There's
of Rena.
Zeugles right
What
in
a
front of
shame
us.
that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like,
Like all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. And how Ganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And
There's
they
a
don't seem to do
fight in
things by
front of
halves
us
either.
about to happen.
In the
and we're
past
standing
300
here
years.
talking.
Oh, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danan, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them,
Both.
there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
All right, time to fight.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
They got me playing!
Ignite!
These ones can run rings around us.
Ready and quick!
Water!
This one's mine.
Dragon Storm!
This one's mine!
Oh god, my eye. Ah, there's something in my eye. I don't like it.
I can carve through now! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
Dragon Shout!
Aw, too shy to come over!
So much for sitting this fight out. Nope, that'd be silly.
You're finished. The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Fang Blast!
Not today.
This one's mine.
Do it!
Blow away. Chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Now, you're mine. Crush. Dragon Swarm.
I'll finish you here right now!
Going in! Water! Hear my call! Going in!
Blast!
Bread!
Take this
Glacial
out.
Spear! Here's evil!
It's over.
Freeze Lancer! Lion Power!
Ooh, went down. Nice.
Make it rain!
Don't leave! Hey! Blow them away! We managed to pull through.
Hold on, I'll get that. Pretty well.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely, which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Oh, we probably would have lost it anyways. Anywho.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
Oh. Upper level? Oh, I thought we were going down. Going up?
What the?
Ah!
Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
It's over!
Lightning meteor! The wings won't save you from me!
You're mine!
Swallow dance!
If it's in the sky, it sounds like a job for yours truly. I never miss.
Damn. I only got the one.
Like moths to the flame.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem.
Reinforcements? No! At least they're all flying, so if we can get some more downs on them, it'd be great.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
Let the marksman handle this. Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Not more Sucrose?
Keep calm and take them down.
Oh, he was almost dead. Damn it. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear!
Hurricane Thrust!
Switch to offense!
I'll crush you!
Okay, is this gonna center everything? If so, I have my finger ready for
More?
Nope.
I'm not done! Blow away! You're finished! Megasonic Thrust! Next! More? I'm not done! You're on!
Hear my call! That'll bring you down!
That's what I'm looking for. Yes.
Blow away!
Frozen hammer!
More? You're mine! Blow away! Blue escape! Megasonic Thrust!
Make it red!
You're finished!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang! My turn! Take this!
Yeah, they did. Good God.
You're on! Take this!
I mean, this might be a lot of XP for us, so.
Don't leave! Blow them
I'm
away!
gonna press 4, but apparently.
Going in!
Why did it do that?
This one's mine!
Okay, so it finished essentially taking down 2.
Commander of Heaven!
This might take 1 or 2 of them. How many of them are there? Okay, take them down.
Get toasty!
Burn strike! More? Devastation! I'm not done! You're mine!
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! More? No escape! You're on!
One more!
Burn!
Target down! I'm all stopped up! This
I'm not
one's
done.
mine! Do it! Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
More? Pierce! No
How
escape!
many of them are gonna come in? Good God.
I'm not done! Do it! Chisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
More? You're mine! Devastation! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Take it! Double Demon Fang!
Make it rain! Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
And we're getting a lot of these off, so there's that, I suppose.
Take it! Double Demon Fang! It's over! Double Demon Fang! Wolverine Alpha! You're mine!
Going in.
Here I come! Dance! Strike! Megasonic Thrust! Dragon down! You're mine!
One's mine.
No
See
escape!
what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Raining Slash! Blow away! Dragon down! Lightning
Glacial
Thrust!
Spear! Here's the evil!
Soda!
Flag is
Lion Howl! Double Demon Fang!
Frozen
Hammer.
There's always room for improvement.
Jesus! That was a lot of XP.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them.
Huh.
You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
Sorry, sorry, dope. Not happening.